Hey guys, this is my TTC Vlog number 3, I believe. Wasn't gonna do another video until sorry, I thought I saw something outside, until I did my blood work and I heard back from that. But my, OPKs and pregnancy test came in the mail yesterday, and I decided to take a pregnancy test just to, I figured it would say negative, and then I would know for sure, yes, I should go for this blood work. So, I also was going to take an OPK, like, if the test was negative, because, Alex, don't play with the lights, please. Because I've been kind of, like, my cervix has been kind of getting softer and moving higher, and, stuff like that. Anyway, so I took one of the pregnancy tests, and Alex, turn off the lights, please. This is what I got. That's positive. And that second line came up so fast, and I was like in total shock, because the last pregnancy test that I took was on cycle day 36, so I was 6 days late already at that point, and it was negative. So I was expecting it to be negative, because with both my other kids, I got positive pregnancy tests on the day that my period was due. So when I took that last test and it was negative and I was 6 days late, I figured, okay, maybe there's just something wrong with my cycle, you know? Alexandra. Yeah, so when this second line came up at, 13 days late, I was shocked. Like, as soon as I saw that second line, I said, Rob, oh my God. Like, I was freaking almost, like, and this is our third baby, so, like, me being pregnant is not, like, I'm not, like, yay, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a big thing, like, where we hug and kiss and cry, like, it's not like that. I don't really, I didn't cry or anything, but it just shocked me, because my last one was negative, and I was already 6 days late. So, I mean, this is the most shocking pregnancy test I've ever taken. My other two kids, with my first kid, we knew we wanted to get pregnant. We knew we wanted to have kids, but we weren't trying to get pregnant. We kind of we stopped preventing it, and it happened pretty quickly. So she wasn't an accident, but she was still kind of a surprise, just because I wasn't expecting to get pregnant so fast. And, I mean, because we weren't really trying, I don't know really how long it took us to get pregnant. I wasn't really paying attention to it, right? But with my second daughter, Samantha, ouch, we decided when Alex was about a year that we would try for our second, and it took us 2 months to conceive her. But like I said, with both of them, I got a positive pregnancy test the day my period was due. That's why when I took the last test at 6 days late and it was negative, I figured it's negative. I'm not pregnant, you know? Anyway, so I took this one pregnancy test, and it was positive. And I freaked out for a while, and we went out because we just bought a new van. And it's funny, because the day we buy a van, I find out I'm pregnant with our third. Alexandra, stop bugging the dog. So I was shocked, and we went out for a drive, and then came back home, and I took another one because I thought maybe, it's just like a fluke and there's something wrong with this test. So I took another one, and that is what I got. Positive. And so at that point, I'm like, okay, there's no denying it. I'm pregnant. I don't know why it took so long for me to get a positive on a urine test. But yeah, and then I thought, you know how some women, they use OPKs for, like, pregnancy tests? Because I don't know how exactly it works, but I know, like, you don't ovulate when you're pregnant, obviously. But when you're pregnant, it'll show a positive, I think. Something like that. I'm not exactly sure how it works. But anyways, I took an OPK also. And that's what I got. Extremely positive. Yeah, so, and I'm kind of bummed because I literally just got all of these in the mail. Like, I ordered 25 OPKs and 10 pregnancy tests. And the day I get them in the mail, I got a positive pregnancy test. Hold on 1 second. Hey, don't play with the phone, please. Yeah, funny. No, it's not funny. Yeah, so I'm honestly like shocked. Just because of how kind of messed up this cycle was. I really wasn't like, I didn't have, obviously I had hope, but I mean, I really didn't think that we did it this cycle. Just because of all the bleeding that I had mid-cycle, and I didn't know what it was, and I still don't know what it was, really. I mean, I'll put a link to my fertility friend chart. You guys can check it out if you want. But for some reason, I don't know, maybe I have to change the settings or something, but for some reason it's not showing BD. I don't know why, but if that bleeding was, the only thing that makes sense to me is that was ovulation bleeding. My phone's going off. Because if it wasn't, and it was a period, that means I ovulated later. But we haven't BD'd since the day the bleeding started, other than like a couple days ago. Yeah, so here, I'll put a link to it, and then you guys can check it out, so you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's basically it. Got my positive. Woo! I just keep saying I'm shocked because that's all I can think about is that I'm shocked. Like, I just totally didn't expect to get a positive this month. And it happened, and I don't understand why it took so long for me to get a positive on these friggin' tests. And what's funny is all the other tests I took like before were like first response, early response, or I took 2 digitals. I took a first response and a like cheaper Life brand digital from Shoppers. And then I get these in the mail, and I'm like, I'll just take one, just, you know, to see what it says. And I just can't believe it. Like, I don't know. So we are pregnant with our 3rd baby. Yeah, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all these tests now because they expire in 2013. So, oh, my daughter broke down the gate. Anyways, I'll put a link to my chart, and you guys could check it out. And I'll be doing my next pregnancy vlog. I don't know if I'll do, like, the early ones. Like, maybe I'll do one later on today just to do, like, my symptoms and stuff like that. But I probably won't do another one until I have my first prenatal appointment, which I believe is at, like, 12 weeks or something. So, yeah, I'll keep you posted. And I hope everybody else gets their BFPs.